Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kumar Gaurav. I work with Adelphi as Senior Project Manager. Actually, this session was to be moderated by Casper van der Tuck, who is our consultant in the consortium, but he's sick, so I'm filling his part. The session plan is that I will give a short introduction to the session, and then we have 3 presentations, and Dr. B.N. Satpathy will be the discussant and comment on the presentations. So, to start, let me go back to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, which was agreed 25 years ago. And in Article 2 of the Convention, it is stated that the objective is to achieve a stabilization of greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere at a level that would prevent dangerous anthropogenic interference with the climate systems. But the UNFCCC recognizes the difference between countries' ability to reduce emissions as well as their past contribution, their historic contribution. So, developed countries have emitted more and have a greater responsibility, and developing countries need the carbon space, which was also mentioned in the previous discussion. Article 3.4 of the UNFCCC states that parties have a right to and should promote sustainable development policies and measures to protect the climate system against human-induced changes should be appropriate for the specific condition of each party and should integrate with national development programs taking into account their economic development. So, now we have the Paris Agreement, and yesterday we heard that the NDC of India has been prepared and there are targets mentioned, but these NDCs go up till 2030. And there is a need to consider or plan how we will go beyond 2030 up to 2050. And the Paris Agreement, Article 4.9 states that all parties should strive to formulate and communicate long-term low greenhouse gas emission development strategies, mindful of Article 2, taking into account their common but differentiated responsibilities and respective capabilities in the light of different national circumstances. So, at the present moment, only 6 countries, including France, Benin, USA, Mexico, Germany, and Canada, have submitted their mid-century strategies. Of course, US is planning to withdraw from the Paris Agreement. But only these countries have been able to submit the mid-century strategies, and other countries are either preparing or they are about to submit, or it is under preparation stage. To give you a bit of a flavor of how these mid-century strategies look like, EU has undertaken a strategy to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions by 80 to 95% compared to 1990 by 2050. France has a strategy of 75% reduction in total emissions by 2050. Germany has also decided in 2010 to reduce its emissions by 80 to 95% compared to 1990 levels. So, in this session, we will hear about the status of development of mid-century strategies and modeling that has been done in India, along with the discussion on its possible implications for policy. So, I would like to introduce our first speaker, Dr. Navroz Dubash. He is a senior fellow with Center for Policy Research, and he is also coordinator of the Initiative on Climate, Energy and Environment. In 2015, he was conferred the 12th T.N. Khushus Memorial Award in recognition of the impact of his work on Indian climate change policy. His book, Tubewell Capitalism, was awarded the S.R. Sen Prize in 2006 for the best book on agricultural economics and rural development in India. He has been a lead author and author of the synthesis report of IPCC and has served as India's expert, on the India's expert committee on low carbon strategies. So, I welcome Navroz, and you have 10 minutes for the presentation.